What's up, guys? Welcome back. Hope you guys had a good 4th. Today we're going to get a little weird. We're going to do a quad nano coil with that weird new style of wicking. Some people call it the dragon. I don't know what to call it, but it's awesome. Alright, so we're going to do 4 coils, all nano, really weird style of wicking. Really good flavor, amazing clouds. Alright, we're going to be using the Rem Rda by Creations and the IPV Mini. Let's take a little hit really quick and I'll show you how she vapes, and then we'll get into all the fun stuff. Mounds of clouds, tons of flavor. I'm really excited to show you guys this build. It's actually... Alright, so let's start building this bad boy. So what we're going to do, so we got our RDA right there. I got my little Allen wrench. Like I said before in my other videos, if you don't have a little Allen wrench, you can use a nail, one of the smaller ones. So we're just going to do basic wrap. We're going to do it 14 times. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to stop at 7 real quick. And we're going to adjust it, get the coils nice and close together. There's half of our coil right there. That's 7 wrap. When we start this next one, we're going to leave a little space. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cut that off. Let's tidy this portion up. Alright, so now that's what you should be left with. 7 wraps, 7 wraps. Nice gap in the middle. Let's take this off. Oops. Let's start to build this. Alright, I'm going to put this on mod while I build. So what I like to do with this build is I'm gonna adjust the wires so that it's semi-centered in the RDA. And before I start tightening these, I'm going to put this in there. About halfway through until you get to the gap. And apply it just like that. looking much better. Don't you worry. Give it a little tighten. You want the coils fairly close to the post, but not crazy close. Now let's fix these. So what we want is we want both these coils to point up. Just like that. Alright, that's pretty much what you want right there. Alright, so let's do another coil and get it set on both sides. Alright, so I've made my second coil, just like the first one. So, my leads are still there. I use those to stabilize the other coil, so that when I unscrew this, it doesn't go crazy. So those two are loose now. Let's put this in. Grab my tweezers. Pull those leads through. The posts on this Rem or Rem Rda are really close to each other, so it can be difficult to do these complex builds. So let's tighten everything up here. What I have noticed about this RDA is that you can really tighten up these screws without breaking the canthal, which my go-to RDA is the mutation, and I love it, but I've broken more coils on that thing than I'd rather say. Alright, so we're gonna take this out. Beautiful. So now we're going to do the same thing we did earlier. Just going to put that in there. Turn it up. Put that in there. Turn it down. I'm not happy with this side. See how that has more of a squirt off edge. That's what I'm looking to do here. So let's see. There we go. Okay. So we have that nice and centered on that side. That nice and centered on that side. There's a top view. We'll do some adjusting right now. I'm going to take care of these leads. So I've cleaned up all the leads, and we're left with this. Let's see what it's clocking in at. 0.3 ohms. Alright. So let's tidy this up, and then we'll start to wick. Alright, awesome. That is what you would like. So I'm going to let these cool down, then we're going to get to wicking, alright guys? Alright, so we've completed the build. 4 nano coils with that really cool new style of wicking that I don't know what to call it. But, if you look, there's 4 solid streams of vapor. And let me tell you, hope you stocked up on juice because this thing eats it. So I already have to rejuice it just from showing you guys that. So I want to show you guys. Nice heat on this bad boy. So it's clocking in at 0.3 ohms. I'm doing this at 50 watts on my IPV Mini. We got the Rem Rda by Rem Creations. Let's see how she hits. That's wonderful. That is awesome. God, that's a good hit. That's like solid. Lots of vapor. I don't know if my camera on my computer can capture how much it's really putting out, but that is solid. God, and the flavor is just so good. You can really feel the heat from the coils, the hit, the clouds, the flavor. It's all there, all in one package. Let's take another hit. That's a good one. All right. So that is that. I hope you enjoyed it. So for those of you who are wondering how my time with the Rem Rda has been going, it's going good. I was a little iffy at first because the aluminum cap was a little flimsy, and it seemed like if I did too much to it, it would bend, and I'd have to do a bunch of stuff just to get it back on track. But it's good. I mean, I've been doing some crazy builds on this thing, and it's holding up, and I love it so far. So, all right, so we're ready to test this thing. So 4 nano coils, all just completely engulfed in cotton and juice, except for the 4 tops. All right, and what you get, you can't really see it on here, but you get 4 just solid concentrated streams of vapor. Let's give this a hit and see how she does. Could not be happier. That is a real solid build. Tons of vapor, great flavor, nice hit. It's not that hot. It's not that like really hot vapor that you get from nano coils, and I like that. Might be the RDA, I don't know. It might not be the RDA actually, because the airflow on this REM is not that great. But that's that. So I hope you enjoyed that. Try it. If you find a new style of wicking that's easier, let me know. Show it to me. Subscribe to my channel. I'm new at this. Not at building, but at doing the whole YouTube thing. So some subscribers would be awesome, or some likes, whatever. For those of you guys who were wondering how the Rem Rda has been holding up since I reviewed it, I love it. It's really good. It's a really solid vape. You know, I was a little iffy at first because, you know, the whole thing was the Teflon top and the Teflon bottom, but I've been doing some real crazy builds on this, and it's held up, and I like it. It's consistent. The airflow isn't that great, but it's not bad how it comes. I was a little worried about this top aluminum cap. It was a little flimsy, but for some reason I think that the more I vaped on it and the hotter it got like solid, because when I first took this out of the package, it was like I was scared to move this thing around because it was so flimsy, and I thought that if I bent it, I'd have to do a bunch of work to get it back on there, and that's not the case anymore. It's good. It's hard. I like it. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe, like it, comments. Let me know what you think. Have a great day. All right, so coils are nice and cool now. Now, hardest part and most important part, wicking this bad boy. This is how I like to wick it. So I use the Japanese organic cotton. It comes in these little squares, nice and sandwiched, and it works perfectly for this build. I'm going to cut a little triangle off the side of this. Alright. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold the triangle just like that. Alright. And make a little incision with my scissors there. Alright. So the top of the triangle is going to go in there. All the way down. We're going to fold it over and then just tuck. Now we're going to find that little opening, and we're going to kind of move it to the side and expose the top of our coils. You just want to expose a little bit. You pretty much just want to make sure that everything's completely surrounded except for those two little holes. Now I'm going to put a little bit of juice on here so we can get this going and we can make it a little easier to mold. Alright, that's step A. Step B is put a little more cotton under there just to make sure everything's nice and tight. And I'm going to put some more cotton up top there. Alright, so that side's done. So if you look at that, I mean, the coils are completely surrounded by cotton except for the top of the two nano coils. Alright, so let's do the same thing over on that side. Now there may be a better way to wick this thing, I don't know, but this is from trial and error what I have found to work. Again, just want to make sure the only thing that is exposed are the two top ends of the coil. Alright, let's juice her up. Let me show you real quick. Let's see what we got. See those two streams? It's really 4 streams, but that's what you want right there. That is looking good. All right, let's see how she vapes.